Hey everyone! So I just wanted to make this quick video to kind of update you on what my plans are for this fall. I've been getting like so many questions from you guys about what I'm doing, what I'm up to this year because of COVID. Am I going to Harvard? Am I taking a gap year? Like, am I dropping out of school? There's so many people that have been asking so many questions. So I wanted to make a video to clear the air and also announce some super exciting news. So up until a few weeks ago, I actually didn't even know what I was doing. Kind of to backtrack a little bit, we got kicked off of campus in March because of COVID. So we weren't allowed back and we all thought that we would be, you know, back in the fall like normal, like when we were saying goodbyes, it was like see you in the fall. I actually left early to go home to Hawaii because my parents wanted me to come home early. I didn't have midterms at that time and it was right before spring break. So I left early for spring break, not realizing that we were gonna get kicked off campus. So all of my stuff was still in Boston. So I like frantically called my roommate and my mom and they like helped me organize movers, and my roommate helped me move out. Kara, she's an angel. So all of my stuff is still in Boston. So I was like, okay, no worries, like I'll just get it in the fall. And then when I went to Korea for the summer to live with some friends that I met during study abroad last year, and it looked like that I was going to take a gap year because when I was in Korea, Harvard announced that all classes would be online for the 2020 to 2021 academic year, my junior year of college, and that my year, so juniors, sophomores and juniors, were definitely not allowed back on campus. Only freshmen, so the class of 24, were gonna be allowed to enter campus, and then maybe seniors in the spring. So my class was definitely not going to be on campus, and it looked like also we were gonna have to pay full tuition for online class. That was about 50K. And I just kind of sat down and thought and said, you know what, this really isn't for me. It's, you know, I've already taken a gap year, but it's so much more worth it, I think, to take a gap year and not pay 50K to do Zoom University and online school and, you know, really miss out on the Harvard experience and the college experience. So I said, okay, great, I'm gonna embrace another gap year. It's totally fine. I'll be like 24 graduating from college. I said 22, but that's okay. And so the plan was to stay in Korea. So I originally wasn't only intending to stay about a month, and then my flight home got canceled because of COVID, and it kind of worked out that also I was gonna stay and do a gap year. So I was looking at living in Korea, staying out my visa, and then applying for a work visa. Right about in August, one of my friends, Lauren, posted on Twitter and said, guys, I'm skipping out on the US and I'm going to Oxford. And I was like, hold on, wait, what? You can do that? And she's from the UK, and I am actually a British citizen. I don't know if many of you guys know that. So my mom is from England, and my entire like mom's side, I also say mom, but my mom's entire side of the family is from England. So I'm half British and I'm a UK citizen, so I'm a dual citizen. And when I was in Korea, I was looking at living in London and going to London College of Fashion or Istituto Marangoni, which is a Italian fashion school, but that has a branch in London. So I was looking at going to fashion school. So around in August, I was planning on moving to London and living with family for a bit and then with friends. And I was gonna be in London for probably the semester, maybe the year, for my gap year. So at that point, I reached out to my friend and said, how are you going to Oxford? I didn't know. I thought Harvard canceled all study abroad because I was also supposed to study abroad in the fall, and that completely got canceled. I was either gonna go to Paris or Tokyo. Sadly, Harvard isn't allowing anyone to study abroad, but my friend said there is actually something called study away. So if you're an international student and you are living in the country of residence, you can attend classes there in person, and it's technically a study away, so all classes will count for Harvard credit. So at that point, I was gonna be in London anyway, living with family. So just kind of on a whim, I applied to Oxford. I applied to a specific college, and they were like, yeah, it would be great to have you. Like, you know, we have visiting students that come, and you know, this is a weird year, but you know, we're gonna be in person, you're gonna be living in college, and we'd love to have you. So I was super excited, applied right away, like got my application done like at the end of August. So literally applied in August for an October start date. Super crazy. Normally you have to apply almost like a year in advance, but you know, extenuating circumstances and COVID and everything, and they were so sweet and willing to help out. A few weeks later, I officially got my letter that I was in and I was accepted, and I was literally over the moon, so excited. And I was living in London with family and just staying there and kind of like exploring the city. So that's what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. And yeah, officially I am an Oxford student. So basically, instead of taking a gap year, I was gonna be class of 20 23 instead of 22 and taking another gap year. Now I am going to be class of 22 and I'm essentially just spending my junior year studying away at Oxford. So I am a visiting student, so I do not matriculate, which is the process of being, matriculated into the university. And I do not sit exams. So normally there are exams, they're called like prelims or preliminary exams at the end of your freshman year at Oxford. So I do not sit the exams, which is really nice, but other than that, I am essentially treated as a full-time degree-seeking student in every other way, which is very cool. So basically I will be spending my junior year at Oxford and then come back to Harvard next year for my senior year and then graduate in 2022 like planned. So that's the plan right now. Always subject to change. I'm literally always moving around and figuring things out, and I really wanted to make the most of this year and make the best of it. You know, given COVID and given everything that's happening right now, I didn't feel like it was worth it to be online, and so I found a way to make this year meaningful for me, whether it was going to be a gap year or, now going to Oxford to continue to advance my studies, my passions, my interests, to continue to grow as a person and not be stuck in the house all day doing nothing. So I'm so grateful for this opportunity and so excited. I'm actually moved in. A move-in vlog will be coming soon. Of course, like so much Oxford content is gonna be coming. It's super exciting. It's day 3 here currently, but I just wanted to like update you guys and officially announce that I'm going to Oxford for the year. I'm so excited, and you can look forward to me being in a very Americanized, slightly British person at a very British university. So it's like super traditional and very fun and cool. I'm meeting so many people, everyone's lovely. Like the UK system is so different than the US system in almost every single way, especially like education. But I'm so excited to just fully integrate myself, to make new friends, to meet people, and really just make the most of my year here. So yeah, I hope that answers all of your questions about like what I'm doing this year. I know it's been kind of a whirlwind, and I wanted to wait to like officially announce what I was doing because even I didn't know up until a few weeks ago. So it kind of goes to show you that, take charge. Your life is in your hands. If you don't like the situation you're in, you can try to do something to change it. And you never know what can happen. Like, be open to opportunities. I never would have thought that I would have been here. When I was little, I always wanted to go to Oxford. I toured Oxford with my mom and like wanted to embrace my British heritage, but ended up going to Harvard instead. And now it's kind of come completely full circle. Like when I was little, I used to tell people the 2 colleges I'm gonna go to, or I want to go to, are Harvard and Oxford. And now it's so crazy that I've managed to make both of those a reality. Yeah, I'm just so excited and so grateful for this opportunity, and I think it's gonna be a really great year, and I'm so excited to share that with you guys. So look forward to so much Oxford content, and I will see you soon. Bye.